Hey guys! Don't know why I did that. There we go. Hey. Hope everything was well. Just double check this. Okay. Let's see this. This open. This character. Oh, my mic is muted. It shouldn't be. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Blah 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 blah. Can you hear me? Blah blah blah. Oh, you can now? Okay, that's weird. Okay, as long as it's working. Why is the screen looking like that? Okay, hang on, just grabbing some reference. Okay, how's that? Any better? I don't know why audio is weird. Dun, 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 dun. Still talking blah 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 blah. Can you hear me now? No, 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 blah blah blah. Did that help at all? Oh, let's try this. How's this? And if it's too loud, just let me know and I'll turn it down. Much better? Okay. Am I too loud now, or... Because I did turn up the settings on the stream. I'm fine now. Okay. Yeah, for whatever reason, like, the system mic was lowered. And I don't know why, because I never touch it. Okay, so... for whatever stupid reason that changed. Alright. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I probably don't need that. Alright. Anyway, hope everyone's having a good evening or morning, depending on where you live. Oh yeah, I did adjust Becky a bit. So let me readjust that. Hold on. Let's see if this works. Blah 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 blah. And move that a little bit higher up. Okay, so that should be a little bit better. Anyway, I hope everyone's doing alright. I'm just gonna work on one of the Fat Lover spell picks. Probably gonna be a short stream today. So probably just like the usual 2 hours that I do. But yeah, like hadn't had a chance to get the YouTube stuff ready, so I figured I'd just wait. Like I'll still get to work on it throughout the rest of the year, but it probably won't be streaming on YouTube until next year. And then once I'm done with secrets, I'm gonna be reorganizing a bit, and I'm also gonna post how I'm gonna be doing things for each tier. Grape size. I mean, yeah, he is an ass. Yeah, that's true. Yes, that would be accurate. I hadn't had a chance to work on the vanilla picks yet, so I'm gonna work on those as soon as I can. Been a busy few weeks. Yeah, I'm taking care of myself. But yeah, just a chill stream tonight. Thank you everybody for coming. To Thanksgiving, like in real life, I'm just kind of meh with it because, I mean, other than just hang out with family for a little bit, that's kind of it. Like I just go and do my own thing. Sometimes friends want me over to spend time with them. Sometimes I don't want to, but I kind of go to save face. Other than that, just, you know, eggnog and pumpkin pie, that's kind of it really for me. I'm kind of meh when it comes to gatherings. That's probably just the introvert hermit in me. General shape first. No, it's not bad. Like, I want to do stuff like that. It's just time has been a bit of a bitch here and there. Which is why I've been working on restructuring of how I'm doing things. So right now I'm kind of just like I'm slowly using the new stuff for like the monthly character polls and the Fat Lovers Club and a little bit with the slice of life artwork. But once Secrets is done, I'm gonna be shifting over to a new way I'm gonna do things. And then I've also been timing myself with certain drawings to see how long it takes me to do something. Because honestly, like the only time it takes longer than normal was if I'm having like a hard time putting together what I'm looking for, and I kind of just problem solve for a while as I'm drawing it. So sometimes certain picks take longer than normal. I like it. Right now, it's kind of starting off with the whole mix of something serious with something silly. So, like with the Essence pick, it's like, okay, she's serious, but then I toss in the whole goofy thing of, okay, she's up against a glass window, not realizing that her ass is right up on, right in front of somebody's face, because she's too like caught up in her own thoughts. So I'm probably gonna do stuff like that for a little while before I start sprinkling in a little bit more serious stuff here every once in a while. So I'll try to balance between the two, so that way it's not just 100% serious and stuff like that. And then maybe some silly stuff, like, you know, just characters, you know, just being themselves, but like getting to some ridiculous scenario. But for the most part, I'm gonna try to make them all canon, so it's actually stuff that the characters would actually do, or like, you know, like a typical mishap or day for them. So like, say like, I don't know, like a rich character is getting her car washed, but then she's like, you know, talking shit on whoever's washing it, that type of thing. It's like, oh great, don't get all that mud over there, blah 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 blah. It's like, oh my god, are you using tap water? You know, like something like just ridiculous dumb shit. But it's like, you know, everyday nonsense. And let me make sure that this character, where are you? What does the end of you look like? Do you even have it? Yes, you do. Okay. Note to self, that is the color of the end. Yes, it is canon that once Marcy's had her fill, well, she's gonna get filled again in another sense, but she's definitely going to wreck Skylar when she's on top. It'd probably be in Skylar's best interest to make sure he just puts her to sleep after a good meal. He's a yes, fall asleep to the itis. But I definitely want to practice more with I'm thinking of character design tweaking here and there, like for example, making Joanne look a little bit more like a horned snake, because that's what she's supposed to be. But at the same time, you know, the way I draw her currently isn't exactly awful. I don't know. It's just one of those things where it's like, you know... Oops, let me save this so I can explain. Fellows Club, you're number 15. I'll just name this. Change it later if I feel like it. So like for example, like this is how I draw Joanne currently. I'm just gonna do this a little bit fast. So blah blah blah, eyelashes. It's a little rougher than normal, but just mostly trying to make a point. So like here's her face. Got that part. Blah blah blah. Sometimes that's curved, sometimes that's not. It's kinda inconsistent. Sometimes I do this way, sometimes it's over here. Alright, so there's her. And the way I'm thinking of it is like a little bit more accurate to like a snake. So like, and still, you know, add like the more cartoony eyes or whatever. But like if I'm gonna draw her head, for example, it's like would her other eye be more to the side over here and less visible type of thing. And then like having her head a little bit more on the flatter side. And I probably would make this a little bit more stylized to like that. And then the horns probably be a little bit more curved to fit her. Like I can probably do better than what I'm showing right now, but I'm just kind of doing like a rough of where my head is. Picture draw of it. So that's all I'm thinking of. So like something like that. Had another idea. Becky introducing packs to her fan. Becky, that is the last thing Becky wants to do. Angry horny. But anyway, that's my headspace right now. Do I have to do this? Probably not. And who knows, maybe I'll probably just concede and be like, nah, it's fine the way it is. But that's just my thought process at the moment. Okay, so let's tweak this. It's like, do I have to? But, probably not. Kind of just depends on where I want to go with this, but I do want to move her tail a bit. Let's put this a little bit away. Well, that's how it works when you're around things you like. Like, eventually you're just gonna get a whole flood of ideas and you just want to do stuff. The thing is, though, you gotta have to actually do it, or else you're just, you know, using up your time. Because at a certain point, you're not gonna be able to do everything. There's multiple ways I can go about this. What do you guys think? Bumps or no bumps? Should you just be round, or should I put, like, you know, characters or whatever the hell she ate, like doing bumps and stuff like that in her body? Yeah, I could probably do an alt. That's what I was thinking. Just gotta decide if it's gonna be just trying to swap out the belly, or should I just do the iron lung? Yeah, I think I'll just do it that way. So I'll do it normal first, and then I'll do the other one. Our stripes are pretty even for the most part. Of course, this is exaggerating a bit. It's not going to be perfect. Yeah. And when I do the other version, I just have to tweak the lines because the bumps would move the stripes a bit. It's been a while since I looked at Metal Forever stuff. This is Lola Boa from Brandy and Mr. Whiskers. I haven't watched that show in forever. I like that show. Okay. She's relatively easy. I don't know, maybe I'll keep streaming on Twitch and use YouTube for something else aside from uploading streams. Probably better off that way, at least until Twitch dies for whatever stupid ass reason. Let's see if I can do this first. There. Just cleaning up some stuff before I move on to coloring. There we go. fix that. And they would be messed up towards the end. How do we do this? It's pretty much gonna have to be like that. That is not the color. There we go. Dog soldiers? I don't think I've ever seen that. Let's find out. Nope, I have definitely not seen this. Looks interesting, but I definitely have not seen it. Yeah, I've never heard of it. I've seen Small Soldiers, but that's an entirely different movie. And now I need to know what her eyelids are. Assuming I will even see them. Ah, okay, so those are eyelids. Good to know. And to avoid any issue, I will sleeve this up. British soldiers versus werewolves. See, if they were British soldiers that turned into werewolves, that would also be fun. assuming that doesn't happen. But yeah, if I feel interested, I'll check it out. Excuse me. Do-do. They're pretty unsexy werewolves. So yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll make it work. If there's a will, there's a way. Yeah. All that's really left is her mouth. Or, yeah, the inside of her mouth. That is not the right layer. There we go. But yeah, she's pretty simple. And Joanna's fucking more complicated because of her stomach patterns. And her eyelids are the same color, so I don't have to do that. Puppet Master is a good movie. At least cartoon snake characters can get away with doing gore every once in a while. Like, very rarely do you see them actually get to eat anything, but they at least get to swallow a good number of characters before they eventually had to let them out for whatever reason. Though, with that said, you don't see that with Viper from Kung Fu Panda, at least not that I'm aware of. You don't see that. I don't recall her ever getting to do that. If she does it in a movie, then I haven't seen it, but in terms of the cartoon show, I haven't seen her do it. For a TV show. She's already a toon. Yeah, there's always that aspect of, like, furry characters is like, hey, do they shed? Do they do this? And my answer would be yes. They're just, you know, well groomed, or, you know, go to the places that they would go to. Like in Beastars, when Legoshi and his friends all shed their fur, I think they said they were gonna sell it or whatever for like a little extra cash, if I remember right. And then, you know, it can be used for like blankets and pillows and stuff like that, so would make sense. It's been a long time since I've seen Puppet Master. I can't, like, I know there's the first one. I don't remember if there was like too many sequels or not. But the first one made sense. It was just like, okay, their creator died, and then they kind of just kept going for some fucking reason. It's been forever since I've seen it, so I've probably forgotten the plot. So I probably should watch it again for fun. Like, I haven't seen that movie in ages. I think the first time I saw that movie, I was like 3 or 4, so... But the last time I saw it, I think I was in college. The last time I saw it. Oh, I thought it was good. It was a fun artwork. Which reminds me, I need to do more of my own alien characters. The most I've ever shown was Ingrid, and then that one teaser character. Yeah, like, it's basically just treated as normal. It's like, okay, every once in a while they go to, like, you know, the salon or barber or whatever, and just, you know, get their hair and fur done, or it's probably counted as the same thing. Get their fur done. And in, like, reptiles cases, they probably just shed or molt or whatever. And at that point, it's just a matter of what they do with their skin and other stuff. I was like, alright, what are we using this for? They're like, do we just throw it away? Which probably most of them do. They just throw it away and not think twice about it, while others probably use it for, like, art or something. And then, of course, you have, like, characters that lay eggs. monthly or weekly or whatever the case may be. So it's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, this makes sense when you think about it for a moment. But then this doesn't apply to all of them, so because for example, like Emerald, she doesn't function the way regular mantises do. Like for one, she has metallic blades for biometal or organic metal. That's the best way to put it. And then you have other mantises that have the regular stereotypical types of blades. Then some do bite the heads off of males that they mate with, or they just do it for culture reasons, or they just straight up don't. So it's more of a case by case thing. Yeah. Collected to, like, you know, make clothing and stuff like that. So yeah, there's definitely companies that do that. Or maybe some characters sell their venom or poison or whatever they produce. Obviously the chicken characters sell their eggs for some money, because why wouldn't you? I mean, it's literally like in Beastars where, what's her name? Fuck, now I need to look up her name because I know it starts with an L. Legom, that's her name. Or is it? Yeah, Legom. Let me just make sure. Like, that's the one I'm thinking of, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, she's the one that sells her eggs and finds out that Legoshi likes her eggs. And so she's like very proud that she at least has like a literal form of phrase. And like she gets it from the people that she sells it to, but she definitely likes it when Legoshi says he loves him. Of course, he doesn't know that they're hers, but that's what makes it fun. So yeah, there are definitely characters in my world that do that kind of thing. Some can do it as a bit of a punishment. It's like, eat my eggs, asshole. It's like, what the hell? Your character... Oh yeah, that was a commission. That was an old ass pick. Let's just fill in some spots a little bit. Oh yeah, you could probably find it in the commissions. It's like one of the older ones, or I could probably find it real quick. Gallery. There it is. Yeah, it's pretty basic. Here it is. question is... Is this the way I was thinking? I think it is. Okay, so I do want it this way. I've never seen Black Mirror. I know people reference Black Mirror a lot, but I have no idea what it is. Oh yeah, I like that one too. She just passed the fuck out on for whatever reason. He's like, nah, this is a lazy day. Yeah, I'm gonna have to review this later. Because it feels like I'm doing it wrong, but maybe I'm not, and I'm overthinking it. Could be just me mixing up certain ways I'm doing it, but that's okay. It's an easy tweak. But right now, this is fine. That's alright. It's not bad enough to not figure out what you're saying. Damn, it's already an hour been passed. But yeah, there's a lot that I want to do, which is why I'm trying to work on how I'm doing things. Like, one of the goals I want to do is just like at the beginning of the month, after I ask people to suggest what should I draw for the Patreon picks, or subscription picks, whatever you want to call it, because I keep saying Patreon even though Subscribe Star is a thing. But basically after I see what people want me to draw, I pick whatever and then draw them, and I want to get that done within like the first week. That's gonna be a goal I want to make. And granted, I can just draw one at a time each week, and that would probably be easier. So we'll see which is better. Might be easier just to do the one pick a week for them. That way I'm not stressing over the same things for an entire week. And then once I'm done with Vanilla's pick, I'll probably not do that kind of stuff for a while. Or at the very least, do it more slowly. Or just make them on my during my spare time and just put them all up once they're all done. So that way no one's waiting on anything. That's pretty much what I did in the first place. I just drew them all up and then I just posted them. So I'll probably just go back to that method. Okay. See how this looks. And it's not too bad. Bit of a warm look. Let's clean this up a bit. Oh, are you talking about the couch thing? If you guys want me to post that, I will. To make it easier. Nemesis. Are we talking about this one? I mean, that's literally the only one where she's laying down on the couch. So, if it's not that one, then I've gone mad. I don't know what. Oh, okay, that's the word sis. I was like, okay, why are these two included in the search? I was like, okay, that makes sense. Hello, welcome. I'm doing alright. I hope you feel better. No worries, I like duck characters, so it's pretty much somewhat of the reference. Among other things. My avatar mostly references Daria, if you've ever watched that show. But mixing in a duck and all the other stuff is just stuff I like. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the follow. I didn't even walk all the way to the kitchen. Nice. Okay. probably don't need this step anymore, but we're going to use it for now. Doesn't look too bad, so I'll probably keep using it. Well, it's funny because Daria does show up in Beavis and Butthead for like a few episodes here and there, because she originally appeared in that series, and they even reference it in the first episode in Daria. Like, so you don't want to do everything like in Highland over again, dude. She's like, no chance of that happening, unless there's uranium in the drinking water here too. Yeah, they get kind of diarrhea. Now the question is, are you still gonna drink it or not? Without knowing the answer to that question. Yeah. Pretty much done. Got a few more steps to it, but I'm pretty much done with this. Now the question is how I'm gonna do the alt. I might have to do that off stream. It's gonna be a bunch of technical shit. It's probably just gonna be me reworking the line art if I ever do it. I mean, I'm going to do it, but that's probably gonna be the case. That, and we'll bump it up to 70 sensor. Skin is kind of similar. It's gonna take at least 2 hands for what you're thinking. I'm assuming what you're thinking. It's like, bitch, I'm a 2-hander. Yeah, see, like, this pick didn't take me too long to really do. I mean, granted, she's a simple character, but this only took like an hour and a half, minus the technical difficulties that I had earlier. And then right now, this is just like tedious tweaks. Because at this point, all that's left is just to blur her line art. Yeah, and then the background is whatever the hell I want it to be. This bitch is like a fire hose. 2-man job. Yeah, that's true. You gotta have to arm wrestle that thing. Just give her like a basic background. Nothing crazy. You and you. See how this works. Tweaks, and more tweaks. Well, before coffee got made, the original idea was for kiwi and possibly jam to shack up with plum, because the original idea was that plum was frustrated with or not plum, jam was frustrated with plum being all horny all the time, and so jam would basically tell plum no horny. And so plum would be all pent up and trying to be a good girl before jam and probably kiwi, for whatever reason that I had, conceding to let her, have her fun. But now that coffee is a thing, some of that is being tweaked, so not sure if jam will still be included in the idea or not, but kiwi is definitely not going to be part of it since she already had her comic. Which, good lord, that was like, what, 2 years ago now? Has it really been that long? Let's find out. I'm just gonna go to the last page. I'm gonna cry if that was like 2 years ago already. When is this? Where's the date? Jesus Christ, it was 2 years. It'll be almost 2 years in like 13 days, Jesus. Oh god, time flies so fucking fast. I mean, yeah. Well, first, Jam's gotta be all okay with coffee in the first place, which she probably won't. Which both will probably make crude remarks to each other. It's like, who's this fat ass? As they both pretty much look exactly the same, with very minor differences. Probably add something else to the background a little bit later. I'm just doing this for the sake of having it. Let's see. And all that's really left is whether or not I want her burping out drool or saliva, or bile, whatever the hell you want to call it in this case. I'm not gonna go too crazy on it. Technically it'd be 10%, but I need the 30. Let's tweak this. I have to think about that. It's like, didn't I name my character May? I was like, no, I changed her name, that's why. The algorithm's decided to sell you. Seriously? Wow. Yeah, I'm likely gonna do a jungle background. I just haven't decided what I want to grab, or if I'm just gonna use like an image. I'll probably use an image because usually for stuff like this, I don't really care too much about the backgrounds. Why does this look shittier than... Something's off. Cause that's like that. Usually that doesn't look bad, but why does it look bad? Dodge, down. Because I've done this before, so why is it weird? Maybe it's just been a while since I've done it this way. There we go. I don't know why, it just feels different. Let me bump it up to 30 so I can see it. Yeah, take care. Have a good day. Or night. Day, night. Okay. Nothing crazy, but there we go. And then if I want to get all fancy. They're pretty much done with this. Just gotta... That is not the button I want to press. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. And I'll tweak the background a little later. Yeah, this one's pretty much done. Yeah, it was done for a while. It just the goal wasn't met. So after reading some comments on people's opinions of the drive, I was like, okay, I'll just switch it. And then whoever paid for it will just get the entirety of it. And it took me a while to think about it because I was like, okay, where's the logic in, some people who spent more on the drive and some people who didn't type of thing. And it's like, well, either way, if you had spent that much on the drive and the drive was fulfilled and you didn't spend any more, then you still would have spent that much to begin with. So it's kind of, it would have been the same result. So if anything, all I did was just shorten the goalpost. But people still have to pay and all, and then I removed all the pictures publicly. So if it was there and you got it, good for you. If not, then you got to pay for it or find it elsewhere. But anyway, this is pretty much done. Gonna tweak the background a bit and then put it on Patreon/subscribe, and then I'll probably work on the next pick a little later tonight. But yeah, pretty much gonna call it for today. I'm gonna stream again tomorrow, same time, same place. And yeah, just keep doing stuff. But yeah, after I'm done with the next Fat Lovers Club pick, I'm gonna work on secrets, but I'll also work on the vanilla picks too. The final pick is on, or is it on Patreon? Hold on, let me check. Now I forgot. Because I think I moved them, but let me check. The final pick was put up, but let me check if I put it on Dropbox. It should be there. Because it's in the $20 tier. Oh, I did not put it up there. Weird. Let me do that right now. I must have put it up on the other thing and didn't think about it. That is not the right folder. This is the folder. Boop, boop. Upload. And they will be up in a few seconds. And there they are. Okay, they are in the $20 tier. There we go. No, it's in the $20 tier because it's a progression thing. Because you're seeing the character go from skinny to fat or thin to fat or whatever. The only ones exempt from that are the ones that were already funded originally in the previous drives. So anybody before Luna is still where they normally are. But Luna and Vanilla and any other future ones will be in the $20 tier. But yeah, they are all of Luna's is in the $20 tier now. Oh yes, she is just done. But yeah, again, thank you everybody for coming. I'm gonna do whatever tweaks I have left on this, and I'm gonna put it up, and then probably take a short break before I work on the next one. And when that one's done, I'll do the same, post it up, and all that. Like I said, I'm gonna work on secrets and vanilla stuff, and then move on from there. So for the rest of the month, it should be just me working on secrets and probably vanilla pick. Yeah, I originally had it on 15, but then I changed it to 20 because of how it was set up compared to the others. So yeah, the progression sets are in 20, whereas the normal Fat Lovers Club are in 15. But you can still buy it separately. If you've already chipped in for the donation drive and all that, you should already be able to get the picks off of the PayHip link. So you should already have it if you've donated. Alright, so everybody have a good night. I will see you guys tomorrow, alright? Have a good day. Bye-bye.